Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a night routine now as one because I've had no idea what content to put on here right now, and I felt like it hasn't really it's been a long time since I've done night routine. As I was saying, this is gonna be in parts, so this will be part one, which is just me getting ready, pajamas and stuff like that on, and then part two probably be more focused on the things I need. I'll probably get things ready for bedtime, whatever you want to say. I don't know how you want to say it, whatever you want to say it. So like drink, had something to eat at last, and brush my teeth and all that stuff will be part two. And then part three will be me putting film on and watching it, or doing stuff I need to do before bed, which I've watched film and I check my Instagram and I check my Facebook and I check my emails and I checked everything like that for the night, and then I'll go to sleep and that's all done. So I'm gonna get myself ready right now, which I will turn this camera off so I can do that sort of thing because I don't want anyone to see. Even now, yeah, I probably do it with yeah, because I'm only wearing a jumper one sort of it, so that's fine by me. So with my cool Date Alive jumper. She's like, it's good, but it's not that warm. It can be quite cooling, so it's just like it's just like a normal jacket where you want something jacket on your arms and that's it. But it's not very like heavy material. It's not very warm. It's good for in spring summertime. You just want something light to have you on your arms and that's it. I wear my jump top right now, so no, I'm not. And I've got my Tomorrow chibi on here, which I like so much, and it's got the little monkey that Anime has. I can never remember his name right. Been ages since I watched the anime, and I've read the manga and seen the manga finishing, and I didn't really like it that much. I kind of agreed to how the author did it, but I kind of wanted it to carry on. But it was a nice ending. Just it was a little cliffhanger. You wanted it to carry on, but yeah. So I'm just going to put I'm wearing my warm jumpers today because I'm feeling a little bit cold. It's been cold for the past 2 days now. I've been feeling cold, so I'm gonna wear my warm stuff on because I'm cold. And we'll see how we go. Don't worry about it. Just I'm putting my jumper over the top of this t-shirt because I usually change my t-shirts in the morning. I do have a pajama t-shirt, but I decided I don't want to wear it today. Because when I do my warm pajamas, I don't always do that sort of thing, put a jumper top on. I usually just use it as like a normal jumper. It's warmer if you use it like a normal jumper. It is warmer. Even though after a while, when you wash them so many times and stuff like that, the stuffing and it tends to get less warm, and the stuffing, whatever this material is, it tends to lose its effect of being warm. So after a while, you do have to get some new ones. And yep. And I was grabbing, I was going to put everything I want today in the wash basket because it's just easier that way. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you something. On my Wattpad contest that I did a couple weeks ago now, the competition came back and I'm third place. I came third place. I entered a new one today because I know it ends tomorrow, so I just got them there in time. I think it was a short story competition, or was it? No, it was like explain your idea of a soulmate and explain 500 words on explain what a soulmate is to you, and finding yourself in love finding who you are when you're in love and when you're still looking for figuring out who you actually are, like your personality and characteristics and stuff like that. It's finding out who you are and what you want to do when you grow up and stuff like that. So then you're in love at the same time. Then the other thing of the competition was it now? I'm trying to remember now because I entered it. I can't remember now. Yeah, it was toxic love, right? When you have like toxic relationship and it's dangerous and toxic, and you got to explain it, and like a story of like a character, like it could be any character that's in that sort of relationship, and you have to go through it and explain it and put it into your piece, and you got to write a piece from your favourite movie or something like that now. Yeah, you're a character in your favourite movie and you gotta write what your character would do in that movie, and if you could be in that movie and meet the characters and in that world. You've been swept away into that world or that movie by mistake, and you just have adventure in that world. So I entered all those competitions. I'm writing a new story on Wattpad right now. I'm writing a new one. I think I called it, I'm trying to remember what I called it now. I only wrote 3 chapters on it so far because I'm still like, I don't want to like hurry the story on. I want to take it slow. I do with all my Wattpad stories. I take it slow. So I write a draft piece, like all rough draft piece first before I publish it, and then I'd go along with it and read through it after a while, and when I'm done, like the first chapter being rough and draft, then I'll go through every sentence or every paragraph, whatever you want to say. I'll go through it all, and then I'll edit it, change it to a point where it makes sense and it gives it justice, and then I'll publish it. I am actually on a writer's block right now with 3 of my stories right now. I'm on writer's block. So my Bad Boys story, which I'm on writer's block right now, wrote a bit of a draft piece on it a while ago, but I haven't really decided like where to go with it next. I'm still writing my draft piece from it, and You're Mine and My Devil, My Angel, which I'm still wondering where to go with it. So yeah, I wrote a bit of fan fiction from Zero and Yuki, so I've got an idea for a new story right now. I've got an idea, which for my new story, I kind of put it to the point where it's a one-shot story. It's not like, I'm not going to carry on at the story that I'm just not going to carry on. I'm going to write so many chapters of it, and then that's it. And then that's all I'm going to be doing, so I might leave on a cliffhanger. Who knows? I haven't got far ahead yet. But it's a story that still, the 4th chapter I wrote a bit of it earlier. When I'd done the 3rd chapter, I wrote a bit of a draft paragraph of the 4th chapter. I'm still going to carry the draft on. As I said, I'm going to get to the end of the page and the point where I can end chapter 4, and then I'll go through it and edit it and change it, whatever I want to do. Now I'm blabbering on. I'm blabbering on. So this is part 1 to Night Routine. I'm just going to be lounging in my pajamas. I might go on an episode and check out any new updates on it, which I'm still waiting for them, some updates. And I might check on Instagram, which I do go on Instagram because the authors on episode, they will let you know when I do an update or when there's gonna be next update. They might do a trailer to update or something like that. So I usually go on there to check that out as well. It says make sure about uploading it. Go on episode every single time to find out. And I haven't watched any anime for ages. I feel like I haven't watched anime probably 4 or 5 months now. I've just trying to find out one to like I really do like and one to watch. I've started an anime show a couple of days ago now, and I got so far, I don't think I got to the 4th episode, and that's the time when I usually find out if I do want to carry the anime on or not. I usually get to the 4th, 5th episode, and then I decide. I don't decide on the first 2. I don't think it's fair, because it takes the first 2 to actually get into the storyline. Then I watch the 3rd and 4th to see if I do want to carry it on. The storyline was okay. It's just not my thing. It's not the sort of, how can I put this? It's not the sort of style I usually would watch. It's quite different to what I usually would watch. I do occasionally go outside of the style I usually watch and try new ones out that are different to what I like. So I do try. But I got to the 4th episode and I thought, I can't watch it anymore now. I've lost it. I've saved it, so I could either try watch it again at a later date, or I don't know, but I find a new one out. I haven't watched all my old ones yet. But yeah. Now I'm bobbing on. Well, this is part 1. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. My Yugi's plushie, plush, whatever you want to call it now, the band something, I can't remember what they call it now, came off. It actually just came straight off, and I had to use my glue to put it back on again, so hopefully it stays. I had to hold it in place to wait until it dries, and I did the best I could do with it. It may not look the best, but yep. I'm getting another plushie, but it's from a different anime, so I want a Zero plushie. And I want Yuki the vampire plushie, but her plushies or vampire one is quite expensive. And quite hard to come by too. So, but yeah. And she's got a glue in her hair. The bow came off as soon as I was on one way back from London where I got it from. In the car, the bow just came straight off and I lost it. So I couldn't glue it back on. I can't find it. I can't glue it back on. So I couldn't find it. So I just have to have a without a bow. I do apologise. She doesn't have a bow anymore. There's one thing about Tokyo Toys, I don't mind their stuff, but their cosplays and I got cosplay from there a couple of years ago now. I think the first cosplay I got from there now. Yuki Dayclass one. And it was very cheap muck. It was like the material, the sewing, the stitches, everything was cheap muck. If you could have a sewing machine and stuff like that and all the stuff for sewing and gluing back on, then yeah, I would say yeah, do it yourself, because it's very much like that. But that cosplay was so sheet muck. It was like literally just, it lasted a while, but it's after I make it so many times, the little buttons on the jackets, buttons, I don't know what you call them now, silver buttons, I don't know what they're called, came off. I didn't wash or anything. I only hand washed it, so it told me, I didn't want to the cosplay said, and wash the jacket. So I did, and after a while it just came off. And the bow, you had to do it yourself, so I could never do it right. The bandage, headband, armband, I don't know what they're called. It never really stayed on. You know, you probably have to get a safety clip or something like that. But I do like this cosplay I got. The Yuki one that I got from, I can't remember where I got it from, but it was a really good place. It's a really good cosplay. I love it. I've worn it for years now. There's one problem I found a while ago when I got it. Is part of the jacket seam is a little loose. Stitch. Yeah, a bit of a stitch. It's a little loose on the seam, so I probably have to go over it again. But other than that, there was no problems with it. As far as I know, as far as I remember. I'll sort her wig out. I got one of Yuki's wigs that I accidentally cut part of her side bands a little too short. And it looks a bit weird. It was like one side's long, one side's a little short. It just looks weird. And the other wig I got for her, I think the frick bangs are just a little choppy looking, so I might go over it and make it less choppy looking. I only did it roughly at first. I just wanted like the fringe out of the way so I could see what I was doing. So I'll probably go over again. I've got Rima's wig. I don't know what to do with it. I can never make the bobbles high enough. Just I know she has high pigtails and I can't make them higher. I've tried. I've actually tried. But yeah, I love you and leave you. Bye. Get ready for part 2 later. See you then.